years as he stood there looking out at the exuberant crowd. 25 years. That's 2 years less than he spent in prison in South Africa after his arrest for operating with the military wing of the African National Congress.
There is a common thread and a common humanity that we all share. My brother, I have spent 19 years in prison in the United States for my political beliefs. And you, sir, you were the symbol that helped sustain me and other African American political prisoners. I say to you, brother, we love you and we will not give up the fight. 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 Amandla! Amandla! Power to our people! I maintained then and I maintain now that I was innocent. Over the years, as a result of my filing a suit, I obtained approximately 300,000 pages of federal FBI documents on the Black Panther Party, on myself, and on the counterintelligence program.
The primary evidence against Dhoruba was the testimony of a woman by the name of Pauline Joseph. Withheld from the defense were approximately 25 prior statements of Pauline Joseph, which show indeed that Dhoruba was framed. She states, the 4 men you are holding, and Dhoruba was one of the 4 men, are not suspects. They did not do it.
The first thing you have to do in order to oppress a people is to make them into an other. And then it's open season on you. They can do anything they want to you.
One of the speakers was Dennis Perron, who some 15 marijuana-based arrests, a long term in jail, a police bullet in his leg, and facing a current 5-year term in prison.
I'm a member of the gay community in San Francisco and have many gay friends that have AIDS. I have one particular friend, my best friend of 10 years, who now is dying of AIDS. And for the last 2 years, he has used marijuana to build up his spirits, which were very down because of this disease. He was using it for stress, to relieve stress. And quite frankly, it has kept him alive for the last 2 years. I feel that any society that has any compassion has to have compassion for its dying people.
In August of 1990, all marijuana charges against Dennis Perron were dropped. In October, Perron's friend, Jonathan West, died.
I know people ask me, well, are you bitter that you spent 19 years in prison? It was something that came as a consequence of taking positions as a black man. See, I've been upstate and seen the end results of what happens to these kids. They snatch up off the streets. I see now they take black children and what they turn them into. The war on drugs that's being waged in the black community is a racist excuse for the militarization of the police and the eradication of black people in this country. In the black community, the term for the importation of drugs and the murder of our youth is genocide. I think that if you are steadfast in your struggle to decriminalize certain aspects of drugs, if you are steadfast in your position that there should be an emphasis on treatment and not on criminalization, you can begin to make a difference in the war on the oppressors who import drugs. All linked are all linked. Things are really corrupting the rule. Come over there.